Hi Martin.
Hello.
Hello. So Martin, who are you?
Hello, my name is Martin Hollinetz.
Yes.
I'm coming from Upper Austria. I'm living in the area of the Salzkammergut.
Yes.
It's the Lake District in Upper Austria, and I live there with my wife and 3 kids. And I founded Otelo 4 years ago, and Otelo means the Open Technology Labs.
Yes, we meet around 4 years ago,
Yeah.
just when you began this project. Actually, it was a very little project in your region, and now we have grown a lot. So can you tell us the history of this project and how from this little seed you grow?
We started 2010.
Yes.
And, the starting point was the idea to find a model how to bring people from the region into a process where the civil society can start can come into to develop the region for themselves.
Yes.
So that was the starting point. We started with 2 locations.
Yes.
In Gmunden and Vöcklerbruck.
Yes.
And after then we started a project to bring also ideas from the creative economy into the development process. And then we wrote a proposal, and in this proposal we started to think about how can we create a model.
Yes.
Where we can transfer the ideas of Otelo also to other countries, also to other regions, and also to other villages, and even also to cities.
Yes.
So, and in this project, we brought the Otelo model to another 2 locations.
Yes.
And after we had 4 locations, the public view started, and also the media system and the politicians recognized there is something going on and what's going on there. So because we had no fund from the government, we always created some little projects like Kids Experience Techniques. Maybe you remember this project we already started 4 years ago, and that's where we got a little bit money and developed the next steps. So, and right now we have 12 open technology lab groups running, and it becomes a little bit a silent evolution.
Yes, and you had last year, I think you had the help also, or even before, you began to have the help of Ashoka, which is a network of social entrepreneurs worldwide. It was a help for you to have Ashoka, to be an Ashoka fellow.
Yes, 2011 Ashoka gave me a call. I remember I drove on the highway, and I thought Ashoka, never heard about. So I thought maybe they would like to sell something to me. So, but then she said, yes, we are a social entrepreneur worldwide, and founded in the 1980 and help projects. They are already established to scale to other countries to make it more make a movement.
Yes, exactly.
From a project to a movement. So, and it took 1 year, this election process.
Yes.
And after this year I started 2012 with the Ashoka program, and then it goes very quickly, because the connections, the network
is very strong.
Is big one. So for example, last week I've been to South Korea to get in contact with the Ashoka organization there, and also with people around. They are thinking about social entrepreneurship and also to develop projects like Otelo there. So, and that gives for us the possibility to, we create at the moment a program, we call it Otelo Ambassadors, that are people from all fields, politics and social work, and also in school, teachers, on universities. So people there have this strong idea to give the civil society a complete new role in all the development processes that we need. We have a need in the regions. So, and now at the moment we have a team with about 15 ambassador. They are bringing this idea to the different places, contexts, and to conferences, to also in discussions, in strategy plans, and so that's why it's like a very silent. It's like a virus.
Yes.
So because it's.
What is the singularity of Otelo actually? Because of course you have see a lot of other social entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
In Ashoka there are around 700, I guess.
No, at the moment since 1980, 3,000.
Yes.
All over the world.
3,000.
Yeah.
So it is a huge movement now.
In Austria we have four Ashoka fellows at the
moment. It was the opportunity for you to see other social entrepreneurs and also to have a better understanding of your own uniqueness. And I know that they are also very careful with the fact that they need new ideas. So if they consider you, it is because they consider you a kind of uniqueness. So what is your uniqueness? How it works? How works Otelo? I understand it is somebody from the civil society who just have a little project, and you give them a possibility to actually have a place and begin their own enterprise, which could be seems something quite classical. But what is unique in your process? I hear it is also the fact that the people are not obliged to have a result, for example. Yeah. That is an interesting idea. So can you just explain on a very basic way how it works?
If you think to Ashoka, they do this in a real big scale.
Yes.
And what we do at the countryside is to give a space where people can come with their ideas.
Yes, so the idea is one person with one idea, and you give them a little space where they can begin to develop.
And before we help this person to find others where they can develop together the next steps.
Yes.
Because at Otelo we think about sharing
on
a
team
lot and on team working, and it's not possible to get a room in the Otelo if you're alone. You have to find at least 5 persons working together on an idea, a project or something like this.
That's the key idea.
And Otelo is an organization who gives support in different stages of ideas. So maybe at the end we have a new Ashoka fellow.
Yes.
And maybe at the end we have a new company established. And maybe at the end there's a new project running. So, but it's not necessary to use Otelo that you have at the end something, a company or something like this. Because we would like, we ask the people that are living in the region for their ideas and solutions. Because our belief, my belief especially, is that you have everything you need for a good solution for a region. If you bring the people together. That's the process.
The deep idea is actually, it seems to me it is a little unfold the creativity of any person in the civil society, and then we can hope that perhaps on some project will be social entrepreneurs, some other will be a company, or just a pleasure to share something project, and that give a kind of dynamics to the to the civil society.
I think the special things in Otelo is to bring people from different areas together to think about a new idea, and it makes. I think it's the difference. It makes the difference that it becomes a solution for the region. So so we see at the moment we have about 40 groups running.
Yes.
They are working on ideas from 3D printing, community education, dancing, paintings, photography, video, doing their own radio stations. It's also a system to empower people they are living in the region and to create innovation culture.
Yes, exactly.
That the people they are living in the countryside become the idea now that I don't have to go to a big city. I have everything I need here, in the place where I live, and that's what also we're working on, an exchange program between the big cities and the countryside. We also give some big institutions like the creative economy funding program to bring the program to the countryside. So the people thinking about what can they do, what kind of project will get funded, also film production. So we have some cooperations to bring ideas to the countryside. They never came otherwise to the countryside. So we see now it starts a new movement. Also, if people they are left their home, living in a big city, when they come back, they realize my parents are here, and what's that like Otelo? They find a place where they can easily connect to people and to a culture. They feel familiar.
Yes.
So and so that makes a movement too. And what we see in the last 2 years, for example, is that people starting with a technical thing, but then they joining a community garden project, and in the other hand they join a new school forming, and so they're starting to change not only a specific part of their life, they became also a new community where they feel safe, and they're so thinking about sustainability and bring a new safetiness and a feeling of development in the rural areas. And we have a lot of fun there. So it's not always we think about to find solutions for the world and something like this. We also have the space there to sit together to talk about stupid things sometimes. But in the other hand, the next idea is an essential idea for the next year. So we create. Our role is in this for the Otelo stuff is to create a space where the people feel welcome.
Yes,
and that's the most important thing.
And also they learn together.
Yeah.
Because each person can speak and share and see
share knowledge.
So
yes.
It is also a kind of
looking together at TED conference stuff, doing create your own. We have we do sometimes we call it Ask the Freak. We looking for people they are very interesting for us. Ask them to come to the Otelo. We ask them 1 hour film this experience with them and sending this over the public broadcast and to all the others. So that's the way we do it at the moment. So
what in conclusion, where come from the name?
Open Technology Lab.
Ah yes, okay.
Yeah.
Otelo is
Otelo
Open Technology Lab.
It was like an acronym.
Yes.
So of the beginning project. So and sometimes these names you have it anyway, so you don't need to create another one. So, and I feel fine with this because it's like at the moment it's like a symbol for this movement that if we come together and create the space and also cooperate with the systems in the rural area and working together on some ideas, so it's a good way to do.
Yes.
And we're starting to trust to people that live in these traditional systems, and if they are able to do it in the same level with us, so it's fine to create something new.
So the people can find you easily on internet. Just ask or Facebook, just asking for Otelo, so Otelo. So it is very easy. Open technology. You said lab.
In German is offenes Technologielabor.
Labor.
In English it's Open Technology Lab.
Thank you very much, Martin.
So I hope we will see next year again.
Yes.
The same place.
Yes. See you.
Okay. Thanks.